Hello guys and welcome back to Battlegrounds. I'm back after a long break and many people asking me to make a video. So here I am again. So currently I don't see anyone around me. So I just dropped down here if I remember correctly. So this is recorded, it's just my commentary on top. And yeah, I'm pretty safe in this situation, so I'm just running, get some loot, get as far away from people as possible. So recently there's been like updates such as the sniper rifle, the VSS. It's an extremely useful weapon, lets you shoot silenced rounds from like good distances, and it's actually a beast if you turn it to full automatic. Close range, it's comparable to like an SMG fire and has the power of like an AR in some cases. But nevertheless, like it's still a good weapon all round. It's effective, but it's got quite an insane bullet arc, so you have to aim quite high up with the VSS compared to the other sniper rifles, which makes it quite fun because you can trace your bullets as they drop by. Well, at the same time, after you shoot, the person that you've been shooting at is probably like gone before the bullet hits them, so it could suck from time to time. It's a good weapon though. You get it quite often in drops, so it's quite flexible for a player. There's also been the motorbike update. They've added in motorbikes to Battlegrounds, so you can now do like stunts and some wild tricks if you are up for that. So far my experience has been horrible. I've been just falling off the motorbike. If I do get on like a small incline, I already just literally get wrecked the moment I go up in the air. Just flip over and lose. But to be honest, it's fast. I've been able to travel quite fast through the map. Down through the middle, especially where there's like a lot of land, and it's fairly flat surfaces, like Gatka or something like that. Pochinki is fairly flat, so. But it's still good in mountains as well. The motorbike, it's a beast. It's very good. There's been also like server and client updates to Battlegrounds, so like just improving the servers in general and how the clients respond. It's like it's more effective, like opening doors and stuff. It's synchronized with the server, and the disturbances are much less, or at least less visible than they really previously used to be. And I think that's good because the development team is actually like working pretty hard on these servers and just the gameplay experience in general. And yeah, there's been quite a lot of work put into that, and I hope they put in more improvements in, because there have been also like bug fixes that have been attached to like the recent updates, so that's pretty good. It's cool. There's also been talk about the new Glock 18, a new pistol being added onto the game. I wonder how that will play out, because so far the pistols that we have are pretty effective in close range. I think like the P19, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the names of the pistols, but they are just really effective close range, but you lose on the distance really quickly. So if you're going up against an AR, you've got no chance, literally. So I wonder if the Glock 18 might change the gameplay mechanic, maybe like some sort of one-tap headshot at any range or something. That'll be like very, very interesting. You'll probably need to balance it out with like lowering the ammunition or something. That's without a doubt. But yeah, it will be really good. I just really hope it won't be some sort of a reskin of the current guns. But I don't know, who knows how it will play out. This is me in game just looting finding some stuff. I always just literally walk around and hide and creep all the time. I don't usually go for kills because I don't know, my aim is just off lately. If I do go for kills, it's obviously in the final rounds, final circles. But that's about it. I usually just spend the majority of the game looting up, getting stronger. That's, I think it's safe to say that good loot is literally good strength and good potential to win the final round, the final circle, if you will. So, yeah, it's quite important to get that loot. But if you're the more dangerous type, you could always get the loot from other players by killing them. But it's a little bit too difficult for me at times. Sometimes. But yeah, I try to challenge myself once in a while. Because this game, you do have to really adapt to situations really quickly. Otherwise you just lose out sometimes. So now I'm just scanning outside, seeing any movement. Sometimes scanning for movement is not applicable. Because like, some people are really sneaky. And they just know when to move and when not to move if they've spotted you from a distance. And some people literally just camp, you know. So different people react in a different way, and it depends really. But yeah, movement, you do have to be careful. Just make sure you're aware when you look in your surroundings and stuff. It's key to surviving, literally. Having that 360 vision. Here I'm just looking, trying to get through this hole to get back to the car, but it's not gonna work. There's a UAZ up there. And it seems like I'm just probably gonna go by foot from now. Yeah. It's quite dangerous to go on open land, but if you know if you're in some sort of deserted area and it's away from the landing zone where the majority of players have landed, then go for it. It's your best bet. And here I get shot by some random guy, which I don't know where he is, literally. I'm getting to the circle now, with silenced rounds coming at me from probably the direction of the trees or somewhere, but I just take cover. I'm just looking out, trying to scan for that movement, as I said. He's moving around or not. But I know I've got hill cover behind me, so I could easily escape. Yeah, out here, I'm just literally confused and I don't know where he is, so I'm just running for the hills. Silencers are really OP because they really just take away that sense of direction of where the person might be. To a large standard, really. Yeah, you need to be careful. Silencers. So here we're getting into the final circle. Slowly but surely, we're on 30 alive, and I'm just hiding here in the bushes. I usually use concealment to my advantage all the time. I try not to move a lot, just to not get attention to myself. But if you do have to run and move, then the more movement the better, because you get away from the position where the person is shooting you at. But at the same time, you're giving them an opportunity to shoot. So literally the logic is try to be exposed as little as possible whenever you can. Which is quite simple, but it is a thing that you could easily forget when you're in playing situation. Whether it's because of stress or something, just getting scared by the bullets coming at you. But yeah, here I'm just scanning, just making sure no one's following me. And the next circle is gonna come in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and I know where to go, so I'm trying to get there as soon as possible, but as safely as possible too. I'm just kind of cautious of this silencer dude, because he might be flanking me at the moment right now. So I'm just watching that right side carefully. You never know. It's quite easy to flank in Battlegrounds, because even like a small cliff that cuts off vision where you don't see the other person could really make a big difference. Where the other person's already on a totally different direction, which you didn't expect, and you just get a nasty surprise. That's why movement is really key, and it's just about knowing when to move and then when not to move. That's important. So here I'm just running through the fields like a bloody farmer. I'm an Irish farmer. Yeah, not really, but what is that even growing on the ground? It's probably wheat. I just hear gunshots from that side, so I'm just sneaking through the bushes. As you can see, literally I am not going for kills, I'm just trying to survive as much as possible, because I know I've got the potential to win, as my loot is pretty good enough. I'm quite effective at all ranges. I've got medkits, decent armor, so I know my loot is enough to win. It's not like I'm unarmed. I've got an AK on me and a shotgun for close quarters, so now I'm just being cautious, literally. Passively aggressive, if you will. But yeah, you need to know when to apply that aggression. That's what I kind of struggle with a lot. Sometimes I am just way too passive and I die because of it. Sometimes it is just much better to be aggressive once in a while to get that other person that is like taking away all that area and space away from you. It's good to kill him once in a while. So I hear gunshots from all areas. In front of me and to my right side. That's why I'm looking there. I should be scanning my left side a bit more too, but I don't know. That's a mistake, I guess. Maybe even plays behind me, who knows. But yeah, now I'm just scanning, just looking for that small opportunity to check out any movement. I don't see anything. So I noticed it's 16 players alive, and we're getting to the final game now, slowly, surely. So now positioning is like very important. You have to like analyze the geography around you and see and predict where the circle might eventually be. But knowing where it is important right now too, and where you could get there in terms of positioning. Where is the best position, if you will, within the circle that you currently have. So the best idea would be to maybe flank up north, to be honest, up the hills. But yeah, here I'm just moving. I'm just trying to get some sort of position. Anything I can get, really. Just get into the circle. There's a drop right next to me, but I don't really have time to pick that up. I'll get caught out if I do. Especially since I don't have any meds currently. Like, I don't have an energy drink. The first one was an easy kill, but then the second one's just much more difficult. A running target. Guess I kinda stressed out. I'm just getting shot and I'm moving left and right. In a very unpredictable way. So now I need to pace it. I need to pace it because the circle's coming up on me. And here is where I make my fatal mistake. I forget about the circle. I just get stuck out here. No. Damn, that sucks. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.